explosion device. If he touched it slightly, Chiro would be exploded with the car. Chiro heard that and was shocked. The doctor went on telling more about everything from the past until now. Chiro got angry. He shouted, "I'm thirsty, give me water. When I get out, I'll kill you and your family." The doctor heard Chiro. He said nothing and hung up. Then turned on the air conditioner by a remote control. Chiro felt better, it became cooler inside. But not long after, he was cold to death. He put on coat, covered holes by paper, but there was no use. He put on the carpet of the car, and lay on the back seat. 1 hour later, the doctor turned off air conditioner. He phoned again. Chiro picked up the phone. The doctor didn't wonder Chiro care about him or not. He started to tell about his mournful life, such as, his house was robbed, the robber threatened his nephew's life, the police couldn't arrest him. At that moment, Chiro's mind had no room for it, but he remembered that last lesson. He didn't dare to answer back. He pretended to say, "Oh, sometimes," but the doctor felt his attitude, so he hung up after a while. Then, a police officer came to Chiro. For the first time in life, Chiro wished to be caught by police. But unfortunately, like the last time, no matter how he tried to shout or smash the window, the police didn't realize his existence. So, after he wrote a penalty form, "Windshield is illegally distracted," then he quickly left. Chiro was angry to death. The doctor phoned again. This time, he didn't tell about his story. Instead he asked for name and identity number of Chiro, and said, if Chiro admitted himself, he would give Chiro a drink. Chiro suddenly revealed all. He regretted he couldn't tell more to get more drinks. After that, the doctor told him the drink was hidden in the back tube. Chiro found it and drank up. He gradually recovered a little, and then the doctor continued to tell about his life story. It turned out that the doctor suffered from cancer. His last wish before death was to educate people like Chiro to change their ways of life. After a while, Chiro was lured to sleep. When he woke up, Chiro was starved to death. He searched everywhere, but only found a guidebook. He tore a page and swallowed it, but it was too hard to eat. It couldn't help him less starve. At night, Chiro found an insect. Although it was small, it had meat, so he caught it, and was to swallow it, but when he put it in mouth, Chiro stopped immediately. Perhaps, in this car, except for him, it was the only alive creature. It wouldn't make change if he eats it, why not let it be a friend? Another night went by. The doctor phoned him and told about his story. To make Chiro pay more attention, he told Chiro that, under the brake there was a piece of chocolate. Chiro immediately found it and ate it up. Then the doctor told Chiro that he dropped at Chiro's house, but he didn't do anything to his family. He even gave them 10k euro, and said, without Chiro, they too would lead a better life. Chiro didn't deserve to live with them. Next, he listed Chiro's crimes. For example, in a case, Chiro killed a person. Hearing all what the doctor said, Chiro was desperate and angry. He knew that until then, the doctor would let him live. However, at night, unexpectedly, the doctor showed up. He sat on the wheel, faced against the weak Chiro, and made fun of him. He even pushed on Chiro's injury on thigh. Chiro screamed. He had no strength to fight. But at that moment, the doctor received a phone call. Chiro, on the occasion that the doctor didn't notice, he picked up the pistol and shot the doctor. However, he was too weak. He missed the shot, tried to crawl out of the car, but the doctor chased after, pushed him down. Such a coincidence, a policewoman crossed by. A while later, police and reporters came. They surrounded the doctor, controlling Chiro. The doctor was not scared. He held Chiro tightly and also headed for the crowd. He told them about his mournful life. He said he was not like Chiro. His story touched everyone and they all have a sympathy for him. They even shouted, "Doctor, kill bad guys like Chiro." Then, the negotiator of police came. He told the doctor, everyone in life has to go through difficulties and hard times more or less. So do I. My wife died early. I have no child. However, he tried to live on. Because in this world, good things always surround us. He's such a good negotiator. After a while, the doctor released Chiro. He was moved. He thought Chiro would be punished by laws. The doctor didn't surrender. He knew his life would last long. So he walked into the car and smiled. Then, he exploded the bomb. 4x4 is a criminal movie which was not invested much. But unlike other criminal movies, the space of this movie is inside a small car. This is a new approach. Although the storytelling way and characters' appearances are not satisfying, its ending gives everyone a sigh. Through this movie, Shiro was arrested. He might really regret, and that is just like salt in the ocean. In society there exist lots of Chiro. Robberies, murders, would happen. All what the doctor tried to do would lead to nothing. If security system isn't changed properly, there would be a lot of people like the doctor.